Hi guys, it is Alisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me. I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. It is Sunday, and that means I have the Dreamer Designs new release roundup for their overseas collection. The paintings that I'm talking about in this video are going to release today, which is Sunday, January 12th. Without further ado, let's see what we got. Here we are on Dreamer Designs business page. To find this, you just search Dreamer Designs in the search bar up there and look for this profile picture, and this is the current banner photo, and it'll say Dreamer Designs here. Let's scroll down. Usually there's 4. So 1, 2, 3. This should be the first one. Let's just double check. Yeah, that was last week. So we started off the week for the overseas collection with this beautiful puppy. Let's see what it says. A cheerful French bulldog bursts to life in a vivid explosion of color with bold splashes of blue, yellow, pink, and green radiating around it. Its playful expression, perked ears, and shining eyes create a dynamic and energetic portrait that celebrates both the dog's charm and the vibrancy of artistic expression. It is titled Glamour Girl Frenchie by Tina Lavoie. For overseas kits, they're always available in both drill shapes, so square and round. It will measure 40 by 50 centimeters, so they also tend to be on the smaller side. 15.7 by 19.7 inches, 65 colors with 5 ABs and 1 crystal drill. Here is the original artwork there, and let's look at the rendering. Very good job, looks identical to the original artwork. Great use of color as well. That one is the square design. Whoops, I pushed the wrong button, or did I? Yeah, that is the round design. So let's go back. So that's the square. That's the round, so not much difference at all. Very, very minor in again, because I've beat it with a hammer, or whatever the saying is, right? Rounds are bigger in diameter than squares, so it will look very, very tiny bit different, but again, if I go back and forth, you can barely tell. This one is going to have a good mix of color blocking and confetti, small blocks of color like all of the colors in the background, but you are going to be able to use your multiplacer, and I think you're going to be able to use your multiplacer a lot in the main puppy as well. You can see a lot of line blocking vertically and horizontally. This one is very cute. These artworks with all of these colors with an animal as the center point usually tend to be popular. Next up, we have this gorgeous piece of artwork. So when I saw this one, my jaw actually dropped. I thought it was so beautiful, and I think they knocked the rendering out of the park. So this one says, an ancient tree rises like a guardian of time, its twisted branches reaching toward the heavens as it stands rooted in a realm of magic and wonder. Beneath its canopy, a quiet stream winds through the land of endless beauty, while the skies above dance with ethereal light as though the universe itself is alive and breathing. It is titled Radiant Realm by Artifay. In square and round again, measuring 40 by 50 centimeters or 15.7 by 19.7 inches. This one will have 37 colors with 1 AB and 3 crystal drills. Here is that original artwork. I love the use of color in this one. I think it's so beautiful, and I think they smashed the rendering out of the park. I really, really like it. Let me just go back and forth. Yeah, I really like it. I think they chose all of the right colors, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Now, I don't tend to do landscapey type images. I would call this landscape. And yeah, I don't usually do them, but this one I am contemplating getting. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I really do. I love the use of the colors. You're going to have a lot of ability to use your multiplacer in this one. I see a lot of line blocking, not huge chunks of the same color, but I do see areas where, yes, there are a little bit of a chunky area of the same color. So yeah, you definitely can use your multiplacer for a lot of this, which I really like doing, and that is my favorite way to place my diamonds. Here is the square design. If we go to the round design, not much difference at all. So you know what? I would probably go for the round, and I only choose that because I find rounds just for me are a little bit faster, and I like to make progress on my kits. I don't like, taking forever. I also like to keep a good mix of round and square in my stash, like an even ratio. And I usually alternate. I'll do a square around, a square around, a square around. But yeah, if you prefer squares, you won't go wrong with this one. I think it's rendered beautifully, and their square diamonds, I'll say it again, are amazing these days. Great quality and perfect spacing. Next up, we've got this cute little unicorn here. This one says, a tiny unicorn stands adorned with delicate flowers and a shimmering bow. Its wide, innocent eyes filled with wonder. Wrapped in an air of enchantment, it seems to dance softly among the clouds, a symbol of pure magic and childlike dreams. It's titled Dancing Unicorn Princess by Whimsical Wonders in square and round 50 by 40 centimeters or 19.7 by 15.7 inches. And it looks like they forgot to type in the number of colors and the ABs and specials. I guess I forgot to go over the specials with the other ones. I do think this one had how many? 1 AB and 3 crystals. That will be very interesting. I wonder if the AB would be in some of the yellows just to make that area really sparkle. And then maybe some crystals, maybe some pink crystals, maybe some blue crystals, maybe some green. That is just a guess for me. This one had 5 ABs and 1 crystal. Not sure where the crystal would go, but I think the ABs are going to be sprinkled in all of the different colors that we see. The blue, the green, the yellow, the red. What other color? Maybe the pink. Back to the one we were talking about here. Let's look at the original artwork. There she is, dancing little unicorn. I love the flowers in her hair, and I like the pastel colors as well. Here is the rendered square design, and if we go to the round, there it is. Looking back and forth, you know what? I kind of like the round version better. I like her nose in the round version a little bit better. Kind of looks bigger in the square version, but in the round one, it just looks a little bit smaller. I like that one. I'd probably get this one in a round then. Would also work up fairly quickly. We got lots of color blocking in the background and then line blocking in the rest of the image. So this one is a nice one if you want a small kit in between bigger kits. I think it would work up pretty quickly and it would look great. Now, I was thinking, because the overseas collection is focused on smaller diamond paintings, they could have cropped the border in a tiny bit, like maybe like about here and here, just to take some of the background away. But again, what size was it? 50 by 40. Yeah, they could have made it a perfect square if they did that, and I think that would have looked good as well. But it doesn't look wrong or bad with all of this background. That's just a preference. I personally don't like blocking lots of backgrounds, so that's just my personal take on it. Up next, we have a Jody Bergsma. She is one of my favorite artists, and I really like seeing her artwork at Dreamer Designs. Beneath the watchful gaze of a lighthouse, pelicans and shorebirds gather along the tranquil coast. Their forms framed by the glow of the moon and the dance of distant waves. The scene captures a quiet harmony between land, sea, and sky, where nature's rhythm is illuminated by soft light and gentle motion. It is titled Life is Beautiful by Jody Bergsma, square and round, measuring 40 by 50 centimeters. Again, the inches are there in the brackets, and they did forget the colors for this one as well. Here is the original artwork there. Beautiful. I really like this artist artwork. I think it's so pretty. There is the rendering. Pretty good job on that. There is lots of neutral colors in there. Just going back and forth. Yeah, I think they chose the right colors. Looks pretty nice. And then if we go to the round, not much difference, a little tiny bit. But yeah, if we go back and forth, you can't tell too much of a difference. There is some difference I'm noticing in the eyes a little bit. And some of the fine detail outlining like in their heads. A little bit different in here. Let's look at the background and the lighthouse. Just a tiny bit different, so not much. So I think you could get away with either. I would probably go with the square one if I was going to pick this one up. Just being that the square diamonds are smaller, with the size being the same regardless of drill shape, it just gives a little bit more space so the details can kind of even out a little bit more. Specials, I do wonder if they'd have some ABs in the moon and the stars that are up in the sky here. Maybe they would add crystals in the lighthouse windows. Some ABs maybe in the bird's feathers or in the grasses would maybe look pretty as well. I don't think it's going to be full of too many, but maybe even in the clouds would look nice with some special diamonds. that is it for the overseas collection this week. So they will be on sale today, January 12th, which is Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific or 12:30 p.m. Eastern for general release. If you are part of their rewards program and are in platinum or gold tier, you do get 30 minutes early access at 9 a.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Eastern. Let me know if any of these pieces of artwork are going on your wish list or maybe in your shopping cart. I think I'm going to hold off. I am trying to be good. I had a goal for January not to buy any diamond painting things and I've already failed. So I'd like to try to keep it at a minimum. Like most of you, I did a lot of spending with the Black Friday sales last year and I'm still trying to recuperate from that. I hope you all are doing well and you're having a fantastic weekend. If you made it to the end of the video, leave me a, let's see, unicorn emoji. Why not? I'm pretty sure they have one of those. If you are new here and you haven't yet subscribed, I would absolutely love to have you. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to do so. You can also hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. I do Dreamer Designs roundups. I'll have the USA collection one go up on Friday afternoons, and then the overseas collection goes up on Sunday morning. So you can look forward to that each week, as long as my health allows it. With all of that being said, happy diamond painting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!